and looking to put Sonder in those positions, this completely throws that to the wind.
Again, I'm a big fan of Reina these days. This could be fun.
Here up against Giuliano. It's
The buffs are pretty huge. G2 on defense, Shop on attack. Potential sweep. Let's see.
Starting this off with the
4
upper hand
ghosts.
in my mind, bouncing off the back of those last couple of maps. Huge performances. And now Shopify
They're using their strats against them. Reina just you're gonna see Reina in tube all the time. It's such a nice flash over towards a site now. That is
They pass each other.
that is madness.
They've just slipped past each other in the middle. They have no idea. But Laurie's the one to draw blood. And now we already have 3 players.
They actually crossed the smoke at the same the wall at the same time.
A whole lot of information potentially. KP looking a little isolated on the site here. Has to dip away. Mary found Benita. It's down to even numbers and then traded back through. Petra still firing. Petra and Mary working back through, but Flowerful goes unnoted and finally shows that.
Kind of low.
It's all on Mary. How much more can this young gun do? A 1v2 here. Spots out. Flowerful gets them down. KP noted earlier on. Trying to get the defuse, going to get at least a halfway. KP called, has to check, has to look.
2 bullets.
Mary toying with the timing, 2 more.
Holy hell, she's done it.
But does she have the defuse? I think she only just about does it. Mary, how is she doing this so often?
Isolates both of them perfectly.
Come on.
Mary going huge in the pist around here on the decider with the Red Bull clutch. And Flowerful just
What a time to show up for this one.
No possibility of the counter peak. And such a crazy back and forth as well. But plays the timing to perfection here. KP tagged down to low HP. Doesn't feel comfortable with that peak on the first, allowing Mary to get that half defuse.
G2 up, 1 to the good, but we do have a force coming back in.
Okay,
Shopify
massive rounds.
Plenty of kills, everything that they kind of needed in this one.
Chat, they forced.
Round conversion.
They get the plant, they forced. We have double Spectre, triple Sheriff on the attack side of Breeze.
Only success coming from 50 rounds. This force in the second. Shopify obviously feel comfortable about that aspect of their strat book.
This is a huge round.
That ranged engagement going to feel a little more comfortable for G2.
Everyone's brought down to 0.
This map. Make it work in the timing. Gonna have to fall off that.
This is a very bold buy. This backfires pretty badly. But I mean, they're kind of used to being like 3-0 down anyway, so it doesn't make too much difference.
To get the glimpse of the eye, you see now the push-up Flower working off the back of it.
Oh.
Giuliano, that's good. They noted another towards top middle, and Mary has to fall away.
Has to respect that. Actually,
great
weapon retrieved here for Sonder. So Spectre
Instant group. Petra still has the recon, so this recon behind is going to be really important. Recon on the back wall, really good. They can't go out yet. Look at the recon on the back wall. Petra did great, but what the hell is that kill?
That's the site open. And now Mimi, a mile away.
Mimi has 1 flash to go through this. They're very confident that the chamber is still in that corner. Nice flash. Knife's going to be great as well. Knife does hit. KO actually made sure she walked into that one.
Now they need to clear the pillar and maybe consider Flowerful. Oh, it goes back for seconds and this time's got it.
This crossfire should be too good.
Being bought, being purchased.
Wait.
80 HP and Flowerful's got him.
What?
Huge round there. Brilliant contact piece in middle. Finds Giuliano.
Did she think that she went back behind the wall maybe?
And like I said, it shows as well, feeling more comfortable in this sort of round, bringing just Sheriffs and an SMG or 2 in here. And that's crazy as well, to come into the decider. G2 haven't lost on Breeze at a game-changing
I felt like I missed something.
October 2021.
I felt like I missed something for that one. Okay, the Force buy pays off, and this is, out of all the maps so far, this is the best start to a map that Shop have had.
Shopify keeping up this time, not having the pace or the scoreline dictated to them.
Crazy win rate on these sorts of rounds.
Heroes of their own fate at times. G2 don't boast the similar sort of numbers here.
Reina flash goes. See, the Reina flash with the drone just means it's so hard to shoot the drone. Nice spam. Nice XX.
Glance goes down. The spike should go down scot-free.
Makes it difficult as well with this Viper wall.
It's a deeper wall than normal to allow them a lot of space.
Shopify can just play distance on this.
G2 are hit pretty
Stacked up
fast.
on site, though. Happy to take these engagements.
Holy
Really
hell.
nice work.
Yeah, really,
Clean
really
from
nice.
Shopify there.
Lori
Flawless.
has the big ult on attack in terms of the KO ult, and she is 1 away. So this turns into a massive buy round, and she's 1 away from her ult, so we'll keep an eye on this.
Tour de force, which could be massive. And actually, yeah, we see the Spectre cycled across. So are going to employ that here.
Mechanically, Sonda looking a little nasty with it right now. Have to wait and see if that carries on, though.
Such a bold statement to pull this Reyna out.
That's a BDP if I've ever seen one.
You want to play? Let's play.
There's the tour de force. And Mary went for a walk in middle. But in the meantime, Giuliano did push up as well, playing by the double door. Quick trade, though. Flaffle going to punish. Big info in middle, but do they keep dipping in towards this, or do they respect the space taken?
Mary definitely doesn't respect it. Creeping
Again?
once again down mid towards Pillar.
Mary is just
Flaffle's
so
supposed to
confident.
And it doesn't matter.
It's insane.
Mary breaks their back this round. 2 picks, Sonda down, Flaffle
That's
down.
a
Laurie
big
doing
kill. She was
incredible
aiming
work
over
trying to even
towards
this one
here
out.
and then flicked to get this
At
kill.
this point, surely you'd expect Mary to back away. That's what you'd normally do, right?
Mary
They're
doesn't have a
holding off
TP to
this,
get
but
out.
It's Mary.
I think a KP should just about get a recon back. Whether or not they invest that towards mid, no. Gonna hightail it towards A, which is wide open right now. This time around, glance.
Yeah, they made
Falling early, so
made
that
the right
retake
choice with this
wall
one.
Set up here.
This is that arrow that goes here, right? Oh, did miss the arrow.
Good
Oh,
information on
okay,
the
it's a
backside
different
as well.
one.
Knife onto default.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Gives them a
definitely where
good
it's meant to go.
indicator.
That's cool.
Laurie actually popping the null command.
Yeah, taking absolutely no prisoners this round. Flash through the wall, but no one to swing it. But it's KP creeping up tube. That can be huge for this. That will be checked on by Glance in a moment's time. And actually, Glance wins it, though. How is Glance so quick to even expect that? Still considers it well. And now Laurie has to find at least 2 here, I feel. Dips away to the wall and now needs to depend on the others. The post plant.
Okay, here come the lineups. Do we insta-stick this? We can fool this. They can fool this, right?
Well. This is not enough.
Pretty
Just
sure.
leave it to tick away. Has to try and shoot towards it.
Yeah.
They've done it. They've got the defuse.
Get the
Benita
defuse,
left
get
to
out of there.
watch
Nice run from
as
G2.
tie it all up.
That's tough as well because the poison orb committed towards Nest in the early round means that they can't really
Dylan
rely
is
on the
chilling.
snake
What's up,
bites.
Dylan?
And like I said, that retake
18 months. You going for 13-9? Okay.
KP a slight overstep
Let's
here
see.
in tube. Even here creating a bit of a distraction. Both shock darts available as well, so if you're going to rely on
Oh,
those
that could've
snake
been
bites,
nice.
it makes it even more.
But let's also remind ourselves how that round started with Mary going walkabouts in middle, not once, but twice.
Double dipping.
Yeah,
in mid.
You don't see that
So
every
this is
day.
the arrow that oh no,
Finding
okay, so they
so
just
much
use this
impact.
arrow all the time. That's pretty cool.
It looks like it's just brute force this time
It's a
around.
similar
Just
lineup for the one that
beginning
lands on
straight
top of
up
the
gut,
first
straight up
pyramid.
tube. Sonda,
Dude, this is
no
fast.
subtlety to this. Quick to work. Laurie by the side as well. The flashes were good last time. They had good success through this. Already, I wonder if G2's
This
gotten onto
defensive
the idea
smoke
here.
is pretty
G2
cool.
Prevent any pop flash
They're
out
kind of
of
waiting
doors
for it
here,
to fade.
Might be close enough to handle this. No, Laurie is a little too quick with it.
Just misses out onto sight as well.
Glance has to respect this now. The site's been overtaken. This is good from Shopify. Really nice work. Glance are still going to find one. And Giuliano on the trade. What do we have in the post plan here? Flaffle, Benita, Sonda, still alive. Defending the site.
Holy hell, this is
That's the difference
fast.
there. Giuliano going to find Sonda this time. Benita on the quick flash. Petra has the fright of her life as she turns around. But the spike's still ticking. They still need to work on that defuse. Mary wants to try and get this towards half.
What?
Down. Mary with a shot of her life.
She
and
might
Benny
just get
once
there for
again
this shot.
in that
Yep, she did.
undesirable position to try and keep that composure. Try and do something.
Wow, good
It
decision.
ain't happening now. Giuliano
Really
coming
nice.
alive
Mary
here.
hit that shot
What a cleanup
when
from
she was
G2.
defusing. That's
Even the setup here, like I said, putting the
That's
poison orb
massive.
down at the top of steps just to deny any possibility. of
Mary
pop flash
on
coming out.
every round that
Unfortunately,
G2 have
still,
won has just
Laurie
had
finds that
crazy
kill.
impact. Like,
Giuliano goes huge
This
on
was-
this retake. And the timing just not
dude, you
there.
get off the spike
Mary
so fast in this
sharp
game. It's just
to that
mad.
headshot on Flowerful. Talk about relying on the Reyna diff. You're relying on the chamber diff as well
Yeah.
here.
But it's still a close game, 3-2. It's when the money breaks, right? Which could be
Yeah.
that next round. The one coming up here for Shopify.
Yeah,
they are
this is
gonna
the
be
round again, right? This is
desperate
just
to make
important
this
as that
one
force
count.
by round we talked about.
There's going to be the Viper's Pit.
We have an
It's
eco
over
after this
towards
one.
that A site. Glance at the helm of this. But she's
Three.
not alone here.
Three from each team can't buy
And
next.
Mimi
So.
not actually noted as well. Will be now with the knife.
What's up,
Too
Yampy?
noted
Yeah, I
this
think that
is-
would be a good change. But at the same time, it's nice to
On the
have
side of the map, so no real
differences.
concerns here on that trade-off of information. much deeper hold towards B here.
But yeah, I would prefer that change as well, personally.
Petra and Mary.
Okay, so they create some kind of pressure over towards A,
Anticipating a little
and
bit
as
of
we can see,
aggression
they're going to
maybe on
group
the
up
back of
towards
this
B.
exchange
Petra,
inside
every
A.
single time, has just been... They're not really getting much info with the darts at the beginning, but she's just saving it ready for this hit. It won them the other round, and let's see what it does this round.
So we'll be down, as you noted.
Gonna aim it somewhere along this back wall again. Let's see it. Where's it going? Up here. Good recon. Gets shot. It went a little bit too far. Okay, I'll talk about this in a sec.
Mary going unnoted thus far until now. Double swing, double face, double frag comes in for Shopify, and there's going to be the counter. Viper's Pit coming in on the site, securing that spike and making this incredibly difficult.
Giuliano's here so early, though. She can actually get a kill somewhere on the outside.
Insanely early. There is someone next to you.
Yeah, but that's
Laurie
quick.
just none the wiser of how early Giuliano was.
Yeah, she was there so fast. Benito fully
What a
flanked.
flash as well.
He's taken over the site. KP
Has her ult.
Hunter's Fury. The diffuser started.
Can't rely on it here.
Yeah, not enough to work with. 3 players, 3 targets, 3 victims.
Nice
wanted,
attempt.
and
So,
none to be
if you quickly
truly
look at the
put
mini
through.
map,
4-2 now.
basically
G2
you don't want to get it on the
starting to tear this
edges,
one away.
and this
G2
recon was
4
just
for
on
4
the edge
diffusals.
here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Look at
always
that
want to
timeline.
have it
It's looking
just
so
solidly on the wall.
Retaking these sites.
I'll try and draw it in a
It's
sec.
almost looked like it was leaning heavily in favor of Shopify.
You want to have it.
Giuliano
You want to have it like
so ahead of the curve.
no one's gonna stand still. I
Laurie's
can't draw.
just not even considering the possibility somebody's just shift walking back onto site.
It was a huge round. It went so 3 on 3. Basically, when you're doing your recon, you want to have it just a little bit further out so that no one from this area can shoot it. It was a little bit too close to the wall, so someone could wall bang it slightly. So you want to make sure that when they're running out, no one from this area can shoot it, and they have to fully run out on 180.
The cornerstone of their
So
early
her
round.
recon was just a little bit too close to the wall, but they still won the round. It was a good clutch.
Bit of a fake with
But I
the
think
wall
she
here.
could have got
There's
more if it was a
nothing
better
really to
recon.
Make this A push comfortable.
This might have good timing with the swing.
Tricky.
Nice.
Glance, what a shot. Dips away to the back of the site, but it's going to be how much more can she handle? Plenty.
Oi.
Oh, God, 3.
Holy hell.
Back to back. She has the support now. Shopify Rebellion are left into
Aye, aye, aye.
G2 devastating now with a flawless round.
Glance just standing tall on default. Happy to take these engagements and looking so sharp. Even here, somewhere in the backlines, Benita finds Mimi. I think on the rotation, just outside double doors.
Might see a pause from Shop here.
Glance barely feeling any pressure whatsoever. Shopify timeout ahead of this round. Again, it will only be potentially Sheriffs to come in the mix. Talked about that financial position they were in. No command available, and they've been happy.
Carlos was the problem.
Some of these thrifties, because
Yeah, good time for a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, actually, with Mary on the operator, see how that kind of dynamic shift impacts middle. Well, not Shopify even look to explore that once again. They did previously on the Thrifty that round 2. They're happy with just the 1 SMG and a couple of Sheriffs. Kind of shift walk up.
Tricky to maybe make that happen. Mary now operating hand. Maybe don't get as much freedom as you'd like.
They have to eco into this one. Low by what are the what is hold up. Okay, it's not too bad. It's only one person that can't buy in next round.
The reality is starting to sink in a bit. This is 4 on the trot here for G2.
They've lost a lot, so they get 2-9 on top of this buy. So this is gonna be pretty low, but it's Arena. All the abilities are pretty cheap, so it's not too bad. She might even just double Guardian. We'll see.
Forced by G2. Mimi revealed, suppressed, will fall away. Glance a little bit of an adjustment here on her positioning. Once again, Poison Orb committed towards Nest for Shopify. So again, first on the checklist being this mid control.
There.
That's invested as well. There's Sonda. Bring the Guardian across. Almost imagine that's
No show Guardian. We tried this a lot with we tried this a lot with Scream when he wanted to play Reyna all the time. Just being able to buy every single round with with a
For
Guardian.
second, but we'll definitely slow
And
things
you
down.
get a kill, you get full armor kind of thing.
By B, but they are still going to be trying to swing over towards the safe
We tried it a
side,
lot
so
in prac.
swings and roundabouts for sure. Going to be Glance on the chopping block potentially, and Mimi. Bail out from Giuliano towards middle though. Benita gets cut in half.
It wasn't too bad. Obviously,
Oh,
holy
challenger
hell.
right now.
Obviously, it helps when
Mary
it's
spotted another.
someone that can
Giuliano wants it
one-tap
done,
like
can't do
that.
it herself. KP this time will be the victor in that little battle, but it is a 4v2.
30 seconds
It's a
left.
big kill here, surely.
A little bit of disconnect here. Flower elsewhere. Mary has
Okay,
to
recovery
find
was
this.
fine.
Shuts KP down.
Mid.
Just leaving Flowerful standing. And Mimi wise to it as well. What?
Shots from Flowerful. 13 seconds.
This round's been mad for some shots. Holy,
She's done another.
what's going on?
Doesn't have the spike though. So the rest of the work feels impossible, but credit here to G2 again. Very prepared, very aware. And 6 rounds now. That momentum starting to build. G2 looking exceedingly
Yeah,
strong.
that's the
5
struggle,
consecutive
Bacon.
rounds.
Like I said, this isn't even a forced adjustment on the side of G2. We saw this hold previously on B site. Giuliano looking so clean for these first 2 kills.
Yeah, really nice.
One enemy remaining.
I think when Flowerful's landing shots like this, it's no surprise Shopify are constantly doing damage in thrifties. That headhunter looks
It's,
deadly in her hands.
This has to be pretty mentally booming, especially after the other 2 maps.
It's starting to go wrong. It's
Gonna be a
starting to
duel in
fall
tube
apart.
here.
Shopify Rebellion starting to be
It's a
dealt
nice
with.
shot.
Sunder made a sit down. Mary, large and in charge here. Ori, KP, Benita, and Flowerful to try and pull this back towards B.
All
You've still
goes
got
in.
Petra to get
Petra's
past.
in trouble.
Good safe pair of hands here. Normally good for one. Angle could be tricky, but still gets it. Petra.
Dude,
has to
nah,
bail out.
Giuliano
as
is
well. There's a reason.
Dueling everyone and
She's a
winning.
legend in her own rights. And these sort of games you're seeing as to why. And KP now has to face the music. Where can you take this? What chance do you have?
Look where the spikes lost as well.
Well, that's their gun run done. No
So
flash for tube.
robust.
Sonda
Petra
instantly gets
playing
taken
the line
down.
of
And
sight
very nice shots that
perfectly
were
as
hit
well.
into this round again, though.
Could be the
Good question.
could be using this like attack timeout. Almost the old French pistol rounds if you roll your mind back, if you are old enough to remember.
Giuliano is pretty good, I'm not
Take
gonna
a
lie.
moment, talk through the options. KP here.
You can see
Discussing.
KP, discussing the next.
I enjoyed it.
They kind of need it.
Seconds left.
It's time to discuss going forward. It doesn't need to have necessarily the tactical timeout just yet, but talk through the options. Try and find what's been going wrong. Lots to talk about here for them, but they're being hunted down. KP's in danger now. The conversation may be coming to a close.
Oh,
5 HP.
no.
Let's hope they found a solution, because G2,
Oh,
they're up
this
to
is
7
kind of
now.
getting brutal again.
So many flawless rounds for G2 this series. And Shopify need to find a response. It doesn't feel as if, like I said, they're really pressuring many sides of this G2 defense.
G2 are looking.
Oh, they both
Giuliano.
swung into the Reina flash.
It's grand
I'm
finals,
telling you,
Giuliano.
chat.
She has
I'm
had
telling you,
big
Reina's kind of
highs and
good
lows,
these
and I think
days. The
she'll
no
set herself,
range on the
she'll
flash,
she'll
people
play
are
her
sleeping
game
on
when
it.
She needs to, but when G2 need her most, apparently she arrives. 10-6 so far. Only Flowerful outdoing her on the board at the very least. And we are going to hear an investment. Mary, quick to handle it. Sonda is not finding the success we were hoping for
Dude.
here.
Again,
Why
this
am
sort of
I?
composition,
Why?
there needs
Why
to be
do I
some
feel like
pressure
Sonda
towards
just
Mary.
hasn't used her flash?
Posted up in this round. Lesser purchase.
Giuliano.
You're against ops, like surely flash.
KP's actually bought the ball.
The
on the
thing
light
about
shield.
the Reina
Yeah,
flash as well is
performance
it's
credit.
so good against ops. Like it's
Again,
so
intention
good
to make
against them.
Something work here.
You get to find out free info when they have to shoot it, or you
They
get
can't
free
work off the back
map
of it.
control
Here's
in
the
terms of
drop
wherever
from
you want to
players
push.
the site.
Because Mary's still holding down the fort. There's a trap over on B main. Mary can post up in this angle. It's a safe-ish TP. If she feels the pinch. Petra posted up here. Bomber tube. Benita. So yeah, Petra.
Careful now. They've done nothing to. That pause in time has done nothing to change the outcome here.
Seconds left.
Even if you do the initial damage, Giuliano's still waiting. That's big though. KP finds Giuliano. First lifeline in a while.
Yeah,
Flowerful and
this
KP.
is-
Can they make something of it?
they need to close this
plan.
out.
It's been the retakes that have been tough.
Spike planted.
Petra's angle is going to make this trickier as well. Can slowly build up here, but when does Flowerful start exploring? Just about now, so they've missed each other in this. And now the advantage sits with Shopify.
Okay.
Until then, Mary beheading
They
KP.
really need Flower
And it's
to
all
win
in the
this.
hands of one. Flowerful with it all to do here.
Oh.
Shot's gone. The
Oh,
second shot goes as well, and it's absolutely falling to pieces.
no.
G2.
Chad, they're so mentally
Welcome to the grand
boomed.
final Shopify Rebellion. G2 have been here before, and it looks like they'll be here again.
It's the first time actually in that sort of situation we haven't seen Flowerful landing those sorts of shots. Petra a little bit slippery on that peak. Make use of the ramp down onto site.
30 seconds left.
This even actually is, it looks like Shopify going to flip this
Enemy
back.
remaining.
Great off angle from Mary to find the first. The gap now stands at 6 rounds. Shopify, nothing behind this as well.
No.
It's always a concern to see this purchase in round 11.
Starting to flounder a little here.
Very early Viper wall as well. Big indicator towards A, and there's a Viper's pit here.
Yeah, how are they going to deal with this?
That
What's the
earlier
plan?
commitment on the wall.
Are we going to
There's no
drone follow
fence
the
really.
drone?
There's
Mary's
no
just
two players
walk
post
down
up
middle.
to
Full info
Mary's
pretty
all the way
much for
past
here.
Miller.
Trip
She has
over
a
towards
deep
this. The
angle
only thing
towards
she has to
corner.
worry about is
She's
short
post up with an op as well.
elbow.
I mean, the point of weakness is tube,
Sure.
and that's why we see Shopify.
Drone's gonna
Petra's
go late
rightly so,
tube
yes.
and spot
Yeah,
two.
Petra's already-
Oh, this ult is so
Okay,
good.
send
No
it.
way.
Oh my God.
dear! Scatter and run! Flee for your life! Petra gets one, Sonda
Oh
goes
my
down.
God.
But the chip damage is massive. Lori and Benita down to 70 now.
Dude.
Heads
The
up
ult in
awareness
tube is
as well.
just
We
so
were just noting
strong.
This is the point of weakness, but he's just going to try and
Ready
challenge
for
it.
this
What
as
a
well.
shot. Up to it though. Find another will spot KP. That's what I was talking about. Just completely
Entire time.
unfazed in this position.
Didn't move a muscle, didn't blink, didn't miss
Yeah,
it.
Sonda has
KP and
been
Flowerful, the last two alive, and
on the
Blues have
receiving
been
end
so
of the
in place.
first
They've
death
needed
a
to
lot. Her
navigate
first
around
kills to
that, but
first death
Petra
is going to
has
be
been a rock for this
brutal to
team.
look at after this for this map.
She's still very much in this.
30 seconds
KP
left.
looking for an opportunity.
This one wasn't even her
She's
fault.
not getting much from it. No one giving a chance. Alright, relax. You're not Danish. You're not giving away positions. KP on
Look
the
at
hop
that,
up.
even the timing with the jump up,
And
like
the
nothing
trade for
can go
Petra.
right for
What
them.
a
Petra has
round
been
from
playing
Petra
incredible.
there.
What a
You
good
know,
run
the
from her.
only weakness.
Dude, Petra must have had
But the
so
awareness
much
is
damage in
to
this
actually
round.
Post up there with a Hunter's Fury. It's the worst place to be locked in. That long, narrow corridor. Massive, massive damage done by Petra. And again, Mary just completely unfazed by the early round. That's so
Petra's in the running for
emphasized
MVP. Yeah, I
outside
agree with
Cave.
that. Consistent.
The best thing for a chamber, you're playing towards tunnel, you see that wall committed so early, even pre-round.
Oh, this is
to be
crushing,
able to
dude.
post up
Yeah.
like that.
And you're seeing the look on Shopify Rebellion's faces. It's dropping.
A
They're
little
getting quiet.
disheveled, yeah.
It's gutting to see because you've just fought through an entire game. You fought probably the hardest route possible.
Okay.
And somehow they need to pull themselves together. That's a good start. Give them a buffer. Give them something going to this half. One more round. Curse or not. Could be good for them here. Petra looking to backfill this.
The extra push over towards B,
play.
and the timing couldn't be
Oh,
any
towards
better. Give me
Canada.
this jewel on spawn. It's really important.
She's crossed.
Dude, Petra went all the
She's
way
making
spawn,
noise,
but she's
though.
running. She might get hurt.
The A-site hits coming through
Our
regardless.
Flower has a kill here.
Got to feel Flowerful has that kill in the back line. Yeah,
Okay.
it does. Brilliant work. Okay, two-player advantage here. Viper's pit on the site. Trying to really seal this. They want this round.
Unless Mimi
everything they
gets
can
really good
muster.
timing here.
Flowerful
Okay,
again, another
this
challenge.
round's done.
Succeeds it. That's
That's
3 in the
more
round.
They get 3? That's...
That could be the wake-up call, enough to rekindle that fire that
Yeah,
started to dwindle.
I mean, with a pistol,
and Mary
sure.
and Glance, this is a really tall task for anyone.
Glass down to 30 HP as well. Lear so high.
Chat, look at that stuff. I'm telling you.
Alright,
I'm
Mary.
telling you, Reyna.
There we are, okay.
Look how good this flash
9-3,
is now.
Mike, it ain't much.
The
It ain't
overwhelm
much.
potential
Right,
with
that
this
curse
agent
copium.
is out of
That's about
control.
all there is to do here for Shopify. Again, very few positives to take away from this half, and that's been a recurring theme in the back half of this best of 5.
It has, and it's scary times. This is when you truly have your mettle tested, that capability to carry on.
Credit where credit's due. Flowerful in a 9-3 deficit is sitting at 17 and 8.
Yeah.
If they can build upon that,
Yes.
Flowerful still delivering numbers here. Maybe, just maybe, there's hope.
That's what we're going to hold on to, and let's see what the desk has for us.
Thank you very much. Guys, Athena, 9-3 curse.
9-3 curse. I believe, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely looking rough for SR. I think G2 was just playing their
Yeah,
game.
coach can talk during
I actually
halftime.
wanted to go into one of these
Before
rounds
pistol
here, round 6, because
and
we just saw
at
G2
halftime.
retake this amazing round, and SR kind of looked a little lost. Like, here we have the postman, we have the entries, they have the numbers on site. Benita puts down that Viper pit, but then here Giuliano just manages to lurk up, and no one is aware. They are completely unaware, and just like that, the retake, the flash into the smoke, the util used, and every single trade is just perfect here for G2. I think G2 really took a hold of the mistakes and the loopholes that SR just kept leaving in their gameplay. And so going forward, like, I'm not exactly sure how they're gonna recover from
Flower
this,
Force
but I still
stepping up.
believe in the 9-3
If you
curse.
take
Yeah,
out
and you know,
the
that wasn't the
missed
only
shots on
round
the
that SR looked a
1v2,
little
she's
confused
actually
either towards the
been
mid area. It seemed
been
like
doing
Shopify
pretty good.
Rebellion from the Agent Select locking in that Reyna, which was exciting, but that is a telltale sign. They're kind of
Now you're gonna have Insta-lock Reynas hinting every game, dude. That happens every ranked anyway. There's always a Reyna in ranked.
Also was in G2's territory. It seemed like Shopify was just playing G2's game, and Giuliano's gonna eat that up.
Yeah, completely. I love that you bring it up. As you see on your screen, this is a kind of versus Giuliano versus Sunder. To me, the biggest mistake on Sunder's side is definitely the first death that she's accumulating. I think it's definitely too much. I don't think that she feels comfortable. She doesn't know how to move Mary out of all the positions that she's been so free in. We're just seeing running around the map, and she's just falling, and she's going up against
That is like
Reyna
the
that
most
knows
valid point they had to touch
exactly
on.
how to play this map. Watch out, because this last round that we saw on the half, number 12, that was the first gun round that they gotten, that Shopify got.
If they had their
since
coach have been able to win the
Ascent
center
round
icebox,
11.
nah,
So it is a lot- it
those
is
maps
a
were
lot of
just no
disruption
shows.
coming
It
in
wouldn't
from
have
the
changed
side of
anything, I don't
G2.
think.
I believe in the curse.
Obviously,
I don't know
we
what
never
you
know,
guys think,
but
I would like to see
at
it,
least in my
in
opinion, I
overtime.
don't
Come
think
on.
so.
Well, Shopify, they started the day really strong, and they're gonna have to finish strong as well if they want a shot at that trophy. Pansy and Hypog, they believe in the 9-3 curse. What about you guys?
I believe that G2 have been in a whole lot of finals and won a whole lot of them, Mike. I don't know about the 9-3 curse.
I think with just how the last two maps go, I mean, that is terrifying to hear Kukugi even verbalize that. The last by-round win was on Ascent.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
such
been a
a
while ago.
terrifying prospect. And unfortunately, we need Sonder to
Sticking
really
far
be the
back,
driving force here
waiting for a
with
push.
this composition,
So
the faith
they've kind of
put
read
her
that there's going to be some
to deliver.
aggression. They were waiting for it to be
Noted early on,
elbow,
look
but
where
it's
Giuliano's
mid.
got to so quickly.
Look at Giuliano.
Oh dear, they're down middle, I think is the call that Mimi just made. There's 4 players pushing
She's
Mimi.
done great.
Challenge
Just
get
stay
out.
alive, use your
She
flash
got
for
by
yourself,
time and
buy
make them
enough
work
time
for
for
this. The rest of
Giuliano
the
to
players
just
can turn
skip
and pay
behind them
attention,
all.
but it's Benita to
Weird
find
rounds.
Mary. So still navigating a little past Mimi here. Finally turns and finds it. Petra and Mimi in unison. Flower
What a
not
weird
gonna give
round.
this up. She is fighting with everything she has to stay in this final. This would be the start. But Giuliano could be the end. Spots Benita. Insta-dink and the follow-up.
That's
Clean
armor.
work. Overhealed on. And the spike's down.
Flatfall's 2 HP though. Sonder has to hold down the fort here and still has that overheal.
Giuliano. Oh my word.
Okay,
they've got her.
nice.
Okay. They've
Well,
done the first step,
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah,
First step
first step.
achieved.
That's the first tick in the box. Can they build upon this now? See if G2 are going to respect it for the time being. There's going to be any investment here.
Oh, she got both of those
Big
kills on 2
positive for me,
HP.
though. This is a confident play here from Shopify.
It is.
And that's again, I don't say that lightly. With how the last few maps have gone, to still kind of pull this out the bag,
Yeah.
is a real positive.
Full
to see.
eco, nothing crazy.
Literally
4 bullets for
walking down
Mary.
mid, off the rip.
Waiting far back for the knife. Knife's gonna go in.
To do that. To have faith in the call. To pull
Hits
it
no
off.
one. Oh, knife actually missed. Normally the knife hits this wall that you're seeing up here. It hit the wall that was a bit earlier. So the fact that this actually didn't hit might make them a little more prepped for this.
Pressing all the T's, dotting all the I's. Powerful. Finding the first. Not going to overstay her welcome though. Decides to peel away for now and wait for that retake.
Okay. They get plant.
Taking any chances.
They have an alright wall.
Petra will be revealed here. Mary
This
was testing the waters a little
I remember Bacon talking about this wall last time we watched this map. This wall's pretty much what they do on the Antigo just to get a plant.
Motion from backside.
Oh.
Petra's found one.
Should never have found someone at that
Wait,
point.
how
but
is?
just found-
Wait,
Oh,
how
no!
is?
No,
How?
Not like this! Not like this! This is not how you get to double digits! They're just giving them hope to tear it away from them. KP 29
Holy
HP.
hell.
G2.
8
How are
HP,
you
28
doing this to them?
HP. How did Petra get 2?
With just classics. Was there even a pistol there?
I don't.
I
Outside
really
of Mary,
don't think there was a pistol there.
No.
Headhunter, sure.
Yeah. But
That is heartbreaking.
what's Petra doing?
Okay.
Petra's classic just
my.
is different, I guess.
I want that one.
They
Like I
beat
said, I noted the
with
flash coming high from
pathing,
Mimi.
they
I was
beat
like, they're
on
gonna try and
straight
make
to
it
the
work.
Maybe
spike
swing.
Classics from backside.
instead of like.
Nice.
That was a little
Actual
bit
madness.
This is
bad,
agony, though.
honestly.
Shopify Rebellion
You
had that
normally
first
want to
step,
like
just gets
do
kicked away
this,
from under their feet. They're down to
right?
nothing. They're down
So
to
you're
Marshall,
kind of
Sheriff,
crunching this
bits and
person in the
pieces,
middle,
odds
and
and
then
ends.
you have good
Flowerful
angles on
still
these
so devoted
positions.
to doing something.
To
21 kills
go
for Flowerful.
into the middle of
Desperately
the
trying to
site
pull her
is
team through this
going
one.
into the middle of a crossfire.
Look how quickly Mary's up tunnel though. We'll spot Flower
That was
finds
actually
the tag, she's even
pretty
lower.
bad from Shop.
Tunnel
I have to
vision
call
on it,
that
though.
out.
Desperate to find it. KP trying to catch the cross, but it's Mimi finding 2. KP and Flowerful. How have they both died? Plant coming in soon.
Sheriff in the hands of Sonda. That's about it for Shopify to work off here. Needs this first.
Oh.
And Mimi is up to the challenge.
Certainly is. And now the last 2, Laurie going to get the
That is
Marshall
the
filter
worst
back
possible
through from
round
the
they could
fallen
have lost.
teammate's hands. Doesn't find it on the first, and now position noted. Benita closing in. Spectre. Gonna probably catch one, and Petra's got Benny. It's all down to Laurie here, and that's gonna be 11, surely. No one else giving her much opportunity.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
What's
Shot
that?
from Laurie, but it's not much in the end. They'll take it. It's 11, G2 closing in on the reverse sweep here.
And so quickly that buffer for Shopify is removed. With G2 finding a second round win here in the second
Oh,
half.
what a bad round from them
Perfect
earlier. I
to
can't get it
find
out of my
the
head.
kill. Like I said, a crucial tag coming through from Mary, where Flowerful insta-dies off the fragment. And for me, I mean, yes, Thrifty success apart, it all rides on this for Shopify. 2 off the tour de force. Nothing else really to work with in this round. Benita tucked in here. I think that wall going to create a little bit of a pocket to play from. Flowerful maybe going to try and bait this. Problem being with 2 minutes.
This is interesting. In the other games, they would always put Reyna in tube. First time they don't.
Oh, that's fantastic. Great work from Flowerful. Couldn't do more,
Nice
though.
over one.
Benita.
Go over to the
Benita,
site.
this is
Do
your
they?
Chance, this is your chance to shine, and she does. 2 big kills, even a third. Benita
Oh, wait,
comes
she gets 3
alive.
there. Okay,
And
Benita.
now Giuliano in a 1v3 herself.
They didn't get the res out
Spike
either
is
as well.
winning grasp, and it's a minute on the board. Aldrone clears close, but the plant comes in. That's what you want. No Lears left, but does have the ult. She wants
Oh.
it back.
Not this ult.
Be denied for now. Shopify Rebellion now closing in. The net started to close around Giuliano. Finds
Oh,
one.
okay.
Can't get it. Shopify
Shut down early.
Rebellion. Live for another, but it's thanks to Benita.
Absolute
Yeah,
heroics.
what
To
a-
find the third there.
I can't believe.
Absolutely
I was surprised she got
outrageous.
2, let alone 3.
Like I said, it was almost a bait setup here with Flowerful. The null command comes through. She can't TP away. Like I said, this is the one Shopify need to build upon this. They need to get the
I think they
ball
had a
rolling.
little team talk there
Needs to turn
while they
into a
had like
snowball
some
pretty
time
damn
to
quick.
pause before
Still
defusing.
a 6-round deficit.
Go again. Still money is built up for G2, so they do have a buy in hand here.
This is when we need Sonda to come online on
We-
this Reyna.
Kinda need to
KP
see
went away.
Flowerful's doing it.
Money's
Need
getting
Sonda
pretty
to
low.
join her. Just a little bit of something. Could be
Benita
enough to close Shopify
buys
Rebellion
Judge,
back
but
into
has
this game.
ult.
And her first challenger, of course, Giuliano and Petra.
I'm not sure about this angle, but let's find out.
She decides to take this angle. Mid to, oh,
I mean,
she
it wasn't the angle in the end.
It looks boomed in this, sadly for Sonda.
These shots
It's
so
This is a
better
shame.
than
Sonda's
for
had an
the last
insane
couple of
tournament,
rounds. Actually,
but this has
Giuliano
been
and
by
Petra
far
pushing all the way towards tunnel
her
here.
worst map.
Interesting
Trying to pressure
position.
the backside of the Viper's pit. KP just used the owl drone.
timing of this is quite curious because they are exploring on the other side of the map at the same time. So they're well aware the trap gets broken. They know that the flank is coming in.
Spike, I was going to say, maybe considering the possibility of pushing his Viper Sphere.
KP's got to be careful.
Nice recon.
Benita on their own here.
Again, same effect,
the
right?
flank's
180
good.
when you
Laurie
have to come out.
Does find Mary. That's
It's a
big.
big kill.
The Spike is running back towards A. They made a mad dash for it. I think he got
Yeah,
spotted.
they
I'm pretty
pushed
sure
down.
Laurie's
This is
seen
nice
that, so they've
reaction.
got
Good
another
call
one
and
back
keep
to
an
the
eye
same
on
side, but
Giuliano.
watching and waiting. Finds KP. And that's the support system denied.
Such a nuisance, Giuliano. on this
Still a
right now.
chance, but
Constantly tucking
this
into
is a good
soft spots.
position from
Well, they've got
Petra.
Spawn, though. They have to play this out in a unique way. The flash
Look
just
at
ahead
it.
of it. Petra
Ah, and the
playing
extra
low,
info.
the nade goes in.
Ah,
Petra
it's incredible.
annihilating 2, and Benita now in a 1v4, or it's 12. She has to try and stand and fight and will fall. G2 making it to 12.
Well, 7 chances for the reverse sweep.
Other than Benita,
The
be able to
first one in
scrape
Valorant
together a purchase
in
potentially
terms of
here,
finals.
Shopify. It's not going to be a comfortable purchase, that's for sure. It's another example where Shopify can't build up any sort of finances.
Yeah.
G2 constantly applying that pressure. So the
Tense time.
timeout, yeah, to just consider what is on the line here. G2 have the money to play with as well, with how this half had started. And that buffer, that margin for error already gone.
Certainly has. Last chance for Shopify Rebellion now. Have to really pull out anything they have left in the tank. They do have one ult to work with. I think Laurie's one off as well, Sonder as well, but unfortunate to see Sonder go quiet here in the final map. It was a valiant attempt to bring out the Reyna. Hey, I respect it. It's just not hit
Yeah,
this
it's
time.
really flopped.
Maybe this round, maybe that'd be enough. Who knows? Who knows?
I hate
that was
ever
really
having that
flopped.
conversation about comfort on,
Yeah.
you know, a particular agent, but
The difference.
you're right. It's
7
it's
chances.
just not hit here.
For G2.
And like I said, it's not even as if
Petra has
misplays,
ult.
it's just the shots have not been landing.
KP
the same
has
they
ult.
were previously.
Laurie has ult. Sonder 1 away.
3 more
Sorry,
seconds to
Laurie
find
won
out
away.
if we keep this going, if Shopify Rebellion have it in them, or if G2 are just meant to be in these finals, meant to be looking this good. Take us all the way, and Petra kicks it off. Laurie's gone down. Vulnerability
Among Us
found and
Joe,
exploited.
420. Thank you so
The
much, dude.
temptation to
Appreciate
push
it. New member of the Slug
Here
Club.
You can see it. Sonder wants to swing, and has been dealt with as well. Mimi's found her. It's fallen to pieces, Mike.
Mimi's found that wallbang through the elbow. It's ridiculous. Benita trying to challenge. Find some form of pressure back into this. KP try and shift walk through tube here. Aldrone going to clear out most of sight. Benita unnoted as of yet.
Chat, relax
No
up.
flower falls position. Mary breathing down her neck.
Okay, Mary.
Oh,
she
and it gets
checks
checked.
it.
No
There's-
way!
Heartbreak for
This is,
Flowerfall with just 2 remaining.
This is
Benita
it.
and KP with it all to do now. Tournament life on the line, and KP is still trying to fight the good fight for them. Spike now in. Tries to send Hunter's Fury. Benita on the chopping block is Giuliano, hunting her down once again,
Okay.
but she succeeds.
Last player standing.
And now it's
45
all
HP for this
KP.
one. Damn, they actually do it, and it was like
G2,
the most
a
convincing
lifetime of
sweep we've
greatness
ever seen.
Forged in finals like this. Are the Game Changers Championship winners. 2 different titles, so many finals, and they've done it again.
Absolute madness to see the reverse sweep here. Finding 5 rounds under the side of the same number of rounds they found in the 2 previous
Yeah,
maps.
13-3, 13-2,
Absolute
13-5.
dominance from G2. And
I feel
said,
like
just when that
they looked
composition
better
change comes
on
back in, the rhythm's
Icebox
kind
and
of
Ascent,
reset. It allows
but
G2 to
I
play
felt
their
like
game,
this was
and
just
that's
them
the
being boomed.
scariest G2.
Oh no.